coverage. Looks green to me. And voila, okay, that's even better. Okay, let's max out school upgrades. Okay. And we are close to our upgrade, 15,000. Then we can put in our next level of government upgrades. What are we going to use for our first one, I wonder? Okay, we could do education and just start going for schools quickly. Or we could do transportation and start putting in buses and stuff. Oh goodness, the decisions. Okay, so we're going to go with education. And I would like to drop a high school in. I think that is a winning solution. Okay. Are you gonna ask me for that firework fund? Indeed. Sure, let's do that. We could use some extra money. Okay. Quite a nice little flow of traffic in the city. I like this. Okay, so let's improve on the things we have. We need overcrowding. Ground floor, 15,000. Done. Okay, hopefully that thing over here will pay off, this firework challenge. That's 50,000 that we could happily use right now. We could take out bonds, but it's like, really, what's the points? Our hourly is starting to really creep up, so that's okay. I think we just need to upgrade the roads, to be honest with you. Even just looking, you know. Okay, well, so let's start doing that. But you know what? Let me just give these guys. There we go. Okay. So we're making like 7,500 per hour right now, which is fantastic. And okay, so school's upgraded. We could build a high school as our next thing. Although I think upgrading the roads is the most logical choice. Okay, let's just go straight to high density. And that's... Ooh, excellent. Okay. I really wish there was a way... Okay, so it's like when you're taking, you know, your roads, or it's like, I'll use this as an example. How cool would it be, like, go like this, and then click upgrade, you know? So I want to upgrade this whole stretch of road. So you would upgrade that and click the upgrade button. I think that would be so neat. One day. Okay, so let's just keep upgrading our roads. And we now have the money for a high school, which is excellent. So we'll go ahead and place that. That'll bump the land value, help the education. Cool, because we really want to get that university, just ASAP. That's the way to riches and glory. Okay, does it keep upgrading these streets until we run out of money almost? Okay, what are the small ones? I like to do the small ones first. Oh, out of money. Okay, so our power plant needs more power for sure. We can use another. That's 10,000. If I want to put in the big one, or I can just get a new power plant. Because I never find the wind to be enough in the long run. And then when you do end up like putting enough of those modules in, it takes up like huge amounts of space. So I do want to switch just to coal. That's always my strategy. Need to wait just a couple more hours. Okay. Roads upgraded. Traffic is getting better. Put in our new power plants. Get rid of the old. And accept deliveries. Okay, now I think we're going to need some more garbage. Now, hopefully people will start upgrading their house density. I already see it happening, which is great. Okay. How are we doing for power shortage, you say? One step at a time, my citizens. One step at a time. Somebody would decide to work at the power plants. There we go. Of course, everything is out of power, so it's messed everything else up. Yay, happy power people now. Okay, how are we doing with water? That's okay for the moment. 15,000. Let's do this. And let's get utilities in here. Okay. And I'm probably gonna put them up in here. So what I'll do is go like this. Oh, excellent. And I'm just gonna, actually, no, I'm not going to round it because I'm going to put the guys in like this, going this way. I heard the land value a little bit over here, but that's okay. And those are expensive, so we'll just save up. But it does look like people are starting to wealth up. Let's put in a few more perks. Help expedite the process. Okay. That will help out. Okay, so time check. We now have 17 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Definitely gotta get on the hustle. Okay, so the city is starting to take shape. Let's upgrade some more of these roads. I think that might be the key to it. Get higher density buildings in, they pay more tax money because they're bigger. encourages more people to come in, so we need more workers, so hopefully that'll... Okay. Alright, we can get into crunch time here. See what we can get set up in the next few minutes. Okay. Running out of money. Alright, you know what, we need to get some loans going here. Okay, so we'll pay these guys off, and we'll just take out 2 bigger ones. And just finish upgrading these roads once and for all. Oh, I should just put those in as high, that's okay. Okay, almost there. Alright. And then I've got to do the bridges. Okay, so I like doing just high density avenue, that's easy. I don't usually do suspension bridges, unless they're like... Actually, that one might be a nice suspension. Oh, it didn't even give me a middle bar. But that's okay. That's cool with the red. Okay, have I missed a street? Yes, I have. Have I missed another street? Probably. I take that back. Okay, roads are upgraded. Let's be Speedy Gonzales now with getting some more stuff in. Okay, so maybe another park over here just to kind of bump value. Excellent. And we need more utilities. So that's 44,000. Okay. Now you might say to yourself, wait a minute, there's no water over there. That's okay, because I'm putting the sewage treatment, and this is going to put kind of dump like clean fresh water into the region here. So basically it's going to refill the water table, so the two of them will kind of act as a team. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to, just because time is of the essence. Okay, let's be logical. Let's just put this guy right about yay. That way the two of them can kind of work together. So everyone's unhappy. Let's kind of offset that, and we're just going to put in another one of these guys, say like right in the middle. And that literally is going to offset the negative effect of the sewage plant. Because I don't want to do this too close to like in this zone here, because it's too close to the garbage, so that the ground pollution will be too high. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy here. We don't need this anymore. Okay, and no complaints. That's good. Just back to our original game plan of getting everything moving up in density. Okay. It looks like people are just about to do a shift upwards in their houses and stuff. Why is the police station closed? It is not. Okay. So let's look at some statistics. We now have 12 minutes left. Okay, so what am I looking here? Land value, that's what I want. So land value looks good or promising for this area. And oh, you know what? We don't need this guy anymore. Okay, so land value, I said it's good. All we need to do is just really encourage these people up. How do we do that? We put in some more cool stuff. So I think putting in the university, that will be the next. And that we only have not that many students. Oh, we're at this weird standstill. Okay, let's just get people up. So my favorite trick is just putting in some parks. I like these little tree row things. Maybe not that one specifically, but just put those right next to. Well, no, actually, I don't want to do that. Is it crazy talk if I just go like this? Just put it in. And just say, if you don't like it, don't live there type thing? I'm sure people will move in. Okay, why is this abandoned for sale? Alright, so we have a lot of students now, which is good. Strangely, we have a very low population. Like, you'd almost think it'd be a bit higher than, like, 13,000 people. Like, I'm curious, you know, I guess. That might be a bit too close. But again, we're coming into the last 10 minutes here, so it's totally no problem in my mind. Just to get a few extra people in here. Okay, let's just put some more bus stops in. Cover all these new people we've added to the club. Okay. And gosh darn it, can't do anything. I just want to build the university, but we can't do it until we get more students. Oh, and one more game day. Because we were so close the day before. Okay. As the world turns. Okay, new game day here. This might be maybe not the last one. We'll see. Maybe there's 2 or 3 more game days left. Otherwise, it looks good. Like, city looks very sharp. Traffic is great. I love these little roundabouts out of nowhere. That kind of came out well. And I like this. It's kind of like that cool feeder, like the cool bridge. I feel like the bridge, or this thing would be more effective, though, if it had another friend connecting to it. That way people can actually use it. Okay, do I have not that many students yet? It's still early. Come on down. Visit your local school. And do it in the next 8 minutes or less. Okay, so I'm seeing people upgrading their houses, which is good. I think it's finally like the push for the big buildings. Alright. How's everything doing? That's early in the day, so I'm not going to panic. Fire is decent. Health is good. Police are efficient. Education still kind of new, so low. Fire service is slow, is that what you're going to say? Well, you know, can't quite build another fire station for you, sorry. Let's give you guys some more parks over here. Nice. Petition build university. Wow, right behind the garbage dump, can you imagine? Actually, you know what? Why not? Actually, we'll put it right here. Okay. Hopefully we have enough time to see an impact from that. So far, so good, though. Give you guys a bit more parklands. Park state is cheat happiness, you know. Nido Presto. Let's see if we can get some of those buildings over here to go high tech. We have 6 minutes left. Let me just jazz the place up just for fun. I love dropping these parks in. Or trees, I mean. I think it adds a nice little elegant touch. Makes your city seem much more plausible. Because what's a city without, you know, trees, right? Okay. Neat. I like it. That's better. Okay. Just under 5 minutes left. Let's see what we can do in terms of improvements. So we now have buttloads of parks. Didn't quite get to public transit. That's basically a fine. You can just up. I don't know what to do here. I think we just gotta hope that these guys are gonna be able to build some new guys. We need to get to 30,000 before we can do our next upgrade. And we're at 22,500 people living here, so we're close! But it's this little standstill for the moment. Why aren't you building along here? Do you need more parks? No, maybe you actually. Okay. Yeah. The standstill continues. Let's see what happens on our next day, because we're wrapping up 3.5 minutes. We're wrapping up in 3.5 minutes, I should say, so. Something crazy is going to have to happen in the next little bit. I almost feel like in the beginning when the zombies came, that kind of threw everything off. We haven't really been able to do a good recovery fully since, you know? So why are more people living in here? Weird. Alright. New day is upon us. Let's see how much the city can upgrade. Oh, we can watch traffic too. It's kind of like the end of the hour approaches. Traffic definitely moves well. You can see everything just kind of feeds onto these avenues, giving people lots of options. This might be a little, this guy right here. Not too bad overall, though. If by some miracle somehow some tech buildings come in, we can put in one of these guys, processor factory, but I don't think that's going to happen in the next 2 minutes or less. Well, not bad. Not bad overall at all. Got a lot accomplished in this hour. And the city looks great. Very smart layout. I think when the tech and everything kind of bump up and the new buildings come in, it'll look really nice. Didn't quite get all the things I wanted to do out of the way, but the city's extraordinarily profitable. We have like 363,000 simoleons. Population 26,000. That also not the highest. I kind of thought that would be closer to 100k. But again, we did lose like half our town in the very beginning to zombies, which was cool. It made for like an interesting challenge. But I think, yeah, I think we're basically wrapped up on this guy. Let me check the official stopwatch. 40 seconds left, so yeah, this is basically it. No more capacity. Luckily we can solve that. Okay. Well, now the industry is starting to upgrade into the high tech. Just as time is running out. Yep, there we are. Everyone who has an iPhone suddenly just looked down and says, like, is my phone going off? But no, that's it. So time is up. Let's pause the simulation here. And let's kind of do a little post-play analysis on how well we did. So you can see the density, tall-looking buildings, didn't quite make it to like skyscraper height, unfortunately. And nothing really tall, just kind of condos, a few office towers, but really just the lower type ones. This is a nice little street here. Kind of runs under the bridge. Kind of feeds into the main part of town. There's our clinic right here. There's City Hall, got a nice cool little gas station. Yeah, it's a cool layout. Like, I know I kind of sped right through it, but it flowed very nicely, I think. A smaller little commercial block kind of setting up here. And we got our industry, and this will eventually become high tech, so it won't look so ugly on the horizon, you know. But even still, like it's a cool layout down here. The industrial zone, it flows well. The traffic makes sense, I think. Would have been nice to have a streetcar network eventually, but I think the roundabouts were kind of a nice addition. They add just a different element to the game, you know. It just looks different. Manages traffic, in my opinion, a little bit better. Okay, so let's go over some more of the demographics of the game. Okay, so how's our cash? Basically, yeah, 313,000. Ooh, those are monthly after. All right, because we did our loans and coal. So yeah, we're basically at 400,000 more or less. We have 396,000 simoleons. Not bad. Didn't crack a million, unfortunately. I think we're really close to kind of exponentially growing that money, though. And let's take a look at the land value. You can see pretty high land value overall. Could improve upon some spots, but there's our industry. There's the commercial. There's our residential. So this has the potential, in my mind, to be a nice high population, so around 100,000. You can see for building density, not quite. A lot of them are getting there ready to upgrade, but so population, same idea. Didn't quite get too dense, so the number's not that high. But overall, people are happy. So that makes me happy. Okay, well I hope you guys had fun watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to share it with your friends, subscribe, hit the like button. Appreciate that. If you have any comments, definitely, I love feedback, love suggestions. If you guys want to see another challenge on a different map, just let me know, and I'll be happy to deliver. And on that note, have a great day, and enjoy the rest of your internet viewing.